Alright, let me adjust the volume. Oop. Alright, we'll see how it is in game. Testing, testing. Okay. It's gonna be weird hearing my voice because now I got AirPods in underneath my headset. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the conference championship games. The winners of these two games will go on to the Relocated Season 1 Super Bowl. I'm Miles, or Smiles, however you want to call me, and I will be commentating for the rest of the time this season, or the rest of the games that this season has for us. Only 3 games. But these games are going to be 12-minute quarters. So a full length of 48 minutes. And then the Super Bowl will be a full football game like it is normally. But we had to get through these championship games first. The first one, we're going to Brooklyn to see the Montreal Mounties and the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts for the AFC Championship. These two teams are both in the AFC East. And even though they're 1-1 against each other, these two were battling it out to claim the top spot in the AFC East, and, you know, the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts ended up winning that. The Mounties just barely squeaking into the playoffs to get to this spot, but they have taken advantage of it. They not only beat the number 2 seed Memphis Blues, they beat the number 7 seed, or not number 7, number 1 seed San Diego Condors to get to this point. Brooklyn Dreadnoughts, they had to beat the number 6 Salt Lake City Elks, and then the number 5, the number 5 Oakland Redwoods. So they might have some competition, especially because it's a divisional game. But this one's for all the marbles. This one is for the AFC Championship. Winner goes on to the Super Bowl. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. There we go. We got Russell Wilson representing the Mounties and Baker Mayfield representing the Dreadnoughts. All for the I forgot what the trophy is actually called for the AFC Championship. But these two teams have fought hard up to this point. And it all comes down to this. Who is the best team in the AFC? At this point, both of these teams do have a claim to, they have a claim if either of these teams win. Mounties have beaten the odds. They beat the number 1 and number 2 seed team. But the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts have been very consistent, very good all year. Considering that both of these teams are in the division, it's going to be very interesting to see who wins this battle. Forgot to check in, but let's get the sim going. And the conference championship games are happening right now. Montreal will get the ball first. And only on the 25, 26-yard line. Let me get these AirPods out. It sounds good enough. All right, coming out, Russell Wilson, who has not, at the late regular season, he didn't really show too much in terms of his what he could do offensively. Oh, and it doesn't help there. The first play is a sack by the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts. Will Anderson Jr. there. But ever since the regular season ended, the Mounties have been clutch, and offensively they have been clicking. But the defense of the Dreadnoughts is not to look past, especially with the addition of Zaven Collins. But clearly, Laken Tomlinson has, for the Mounties, has proven to be a good booster pick as well. Brock Bowers with the reception. Gets 10 yards, so it's like the sack never happened, but now it's third down. And we are running 12-minute quarters, like I said earlier. A little bit of a longer game. Wilson, though, using his legs, and he gets the first down. No Dreadnought in sight. He could have ran that for a few extra miles. Not miles, yards. Anyways, first down, Montreal. Rashad White gets the ball. Oh, he breaks a lot of tackles there. Only gets 3 yards out of it, though. But, hey, that could have been no yards. 2nd and 7. 9:50 left on the clock. So plenty of time, plenty of games to go around. We got 2 games. Reception. Yep. Complete to Curtis Samuel on the sideline for the first down. Getting the feet in bounds, or did he? Brooklyn is challenging it. A challenge this early into the game. That's clearly a first down. Brooklyn, what are you doing? Yeah, and guess what? It gets called a first down. Brooklyn uses their timeout. Not a great start for the Dreadnoughts. Rashad White only getting 1 yard on that play. Second and 9. Point out the NFC Championship game will consist of the Tokyo Dragons and the Oklahoma City Bison. Winner of that will face the winner of this in the Super Bowl. Wilson stepping back, but he's using his legs again. This offense, man. Russell Wilson, he's gained the smarts in this postseason. Or the Dreadnoughts have just gotten dumb. Who knows? But it would be interesting to see. Oh, Rashad White down the middle gets a lot of yards. 7 yards. It'd be interesting to see if Montreal can make it to the Super Bowl. A team who fell off late in the regular season and then has come back in the postseason. Brock Bowers with the reception and the first down. They are in the red zone. They are cooking on this first drive. First and 10 on the 18. Oh, Russell Wilson, he's trying to run right away, but they see right through that. He does dive forward to get back to the line of scrimmage, but all for naught. Rashad White getting the ball again. Only gets 2 yards out of that play. All right, the Mounties have wasted half of this quarter getting the ball. They're close to getting a touchdown. Throws it deep. Oh, intended for Brock Bowers, but is Rasul Douglas getting the breakup. Incomplete. Is 4th and 8. They're going to have to settle with a field goal. Jason Sanders will kick it. Probably the best kicker in the league right now, and he gets it. So Mounties get on the board first with a field goal. All right, they punt it away. Dreadnoughts will get the ball for the first time this game. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Oh, doesn't get very far after that. Swallowed by the Mounties. But out comes Baker Mayfield to lead this team out. Baker Mayfield has been no short of incredible this entire season, especially since he was on the Dreadnoughts last season when they were in Memphis, and they just easily the most improved team from season 0 to season 1. Baker Mayfield though, oh my God, he tried to run for it, but there was a Mounties defender right there, Christian Wilkins. He tried to run for it. It looked like he was about to escape him, but he just ran right into a brick wall. Gives the ball to Nick Chubb. Gets only 5 yards on that, so it's 3rd and 12. Need to convert here to get something going. And they do just that. Calvin Ridley with the completion to get the first down out of bounds. This is going to be a good game. I can already tell. Is that a catch? Will that count as a catch? Okay, they're not challenging it, so. Could have sworn he didn't get the 2 feet in, but. Yeah, well, Mounties are sticking with it. Oh no! An interception, no! And he thankfully gets the tackle, but that's an interception on the 12-yard line. Eric Rowe. Bad pass. Bad pass by Baker Mayfield. Tried to give it to Ricky Pearsall, but Pearsall wasn't in any position, like not even really looking at it. Defender had that, he had his eyes on the ball that entire time. So now the Mounties get the ball back, and they're already close to a touchdown. Dreadnoughts could stop him here, though. Could get a field goal and only be down a score. But that's not going to happen when you make throws like that. Touchdown, Mounties. First touchdown in the game goes to Rachaad White. Wide open. Wide open for the running back. Man, Rachaad White on the Rio de Janeiro Riverhogs last year that won the Super Bowl. He was the star running back then. Looking to be the star running back now. Not a lot of time. 4 seconds to get that completion, to get that touchdown. Montreal looking like they were against the San Diego Condors. It's not great for a team like the Dreadnoughts. But the Dreadnoughts have come back. Go back to that Salt Lake City game where they came back and beat them with 30 seconds left. Michael Mayer getting receiving touchdown. Michael Mayer, by the way, out with an injury. So he will not be here for today's game. That could affect them. And this could also affect them. An injury to a lineman. You definitely don't want to see that. Second and 6, though. Baker Mayfield back to pass. Gets it complete. Gets it complete, I believe, to the other tight end. I don't know who that is. Is that Hayden Hurst? That'd be funny if it was, because he was the tight end last year for the Dreadnoughts. But I don't think he is. Nick Chubb getting the ball again. Gets it 4 yards, and oh no, Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley hurt on that play. I don't know exactly what happened there, but a star receiver for this team, and you can't be having injuries like that, especially this close to the Super Bowl. Oh, I thought he caught that. Austin Hooper with the jumping catch, or the jumping grab at least. But he couldn't hold on to it. It is 3rd and 6. Play action. Baker Mayfield going deep. He's going deep. And he gets the touchdown! KJ Hamler with the huge reception. Baker Mayfield had all the space in the world, and KJ Hamler got, look at the separation, able to get the deep pass. Kind of a disrespectful tackle, but KJ Hamler outbeats JC Horn, and it puts a score on the board for the Dreadnoughts. Incredible. Didn't take a lot of time for the Dreadnoughts to score there. Man, not the first quarter has not even ended, and we've already seen 3 separate scoring drives. Well, yeah, three scoring drives. So Wilson now coming back out here to answer back. Rashad White, couldn't get any forward progress, and only gets -3 yards on that. And Fruaga is injured. Another lineman. These guys laying their bodies out all on the line just for a chance at the Super Bowl. This is their one chance. They got to go past their division rival that they've been battling with the entire year. Can the Mounties get revenge for the division? Or will Brooklyn prove that they belong at the top? 3rd and 12, Russell Wilson. Pass to complete the Rashad White, but he runs right into a defender. It is 4th and 4. And for the first time, we will see a punt. Fair catch called on the 24-yard line. 2.5 minutes left to go in the quarter. It is 10-7, and Baker Mayfield getting the ball back. Hands it to Nick Chubb, and I thought he was going to lose yards there, but he actually gains a yard from that. 2nd and 10. Mounties had that pretty well scouted. Baker Mayfield back to pass. Oh my God, completes it in traffic, and there's Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley with the reception, and he gets injured again. This time he's probably not coming back out. Oh man, Ridley with some nagging injuries clearly going into this game. Not what the Dreadnoughts needed, but when you got KJ Hamler, who's proven to be a star, coming off the bench after the Ridley injury. No passes to Cooper yet. Oh my, and throws it in traffic again. Last play, he threw it close to 3 defenders, but that one was 2, but he didn't get the same result. No first down there. Oh my God. Defender snuck on through. Well, he brushed on through. But thankfully Baker Mayfield was able to throw it, causing the incompletions. 3rd and 10 though, on the 50-yard line. They need something going here, and they get the pass complete to KJ Hamler again. Getting the first down for the Dreadnoughts. Seems to be the only receiver they're going to at this point in the game. They still got Amari Cooper, and they still got Ricky Pearsall, who is in contention for Offensive Rookie of the Year. There we go. There's another first down completion to a tight end that I don't even know. It's not Hooper. It's 1st and 10. They're on the 24-yard line. Baker Mayfield just throws it away. He throws it to Nick Chubb for the completion. Gets out of bounds and gets 6 yards out of that. Crazy he could just throw it away like that and just still get some yardage. But it is 10-7. The Montreal Mounties are still in the lead after this first quarter. This is the AFC Championship game. Winner of this will represent the AFC going into the Season 1 Super Bowl. Dreadnoughts are in the red zone to start off the second quarter. Doesn't look like Calvin Ridley's back, but it doesn't matter when you have KJ Hamler getting these receptions and he gets it down to the 1. First and goal on the 1. The Dreadnoughts are cooking. Baker Mayfield look at the pass. Gets a diving catch by Pearsall. Just the most effort a 1-yard catch I've ever seen. And Ricky Pearsall gets the touchdown for the Dreadnoughts, taking the lead back. Well, they're taking the lead for the first time this game. But Pearsall with a diving 1-yard touchdown. Incredible. Dreadnoughts drive down the field. This is going to be an offensive showcase. We might go to 50 points for one team. Who knows? All right, the Mounties getting the ball back. Gets it down to the 26-yard line. Russell Wilson coming back out. Russell Wilson being on the Oklahoma City Bison last year had no chance of making playoffs. Now he's in the conference championship game. Definitely an improved season from him and the Mounties as a whole. But can they get to the big one? First reception only goes for 6 yards. After these conference championship games, we will be doing a final relocated review. Oh, what a reception. Almost to midfield. Tyler Boyd. Yep, we would be doing the final relocated review. Just reviewing all the playoff teams that have been eliminated and looking at the Super Bowl teams facing off. Super Bowl will be held this weekend, probably not Sunday. It will most likely be Saturday. Oh, blitz coming. Oh, they tried to screen, but he threw it right at the only guy blocking him. 2nd and 10. Wilson goes to the side to Rachaad White and gets nothing out of that. No yards. 3rd and 10. Even if they don't get the first down, I don't think any yardage will be enough for a field goal. Mr. Wilson stepping back. He's using his legs again. How can? Okay, there were defenders right there, and he's good. Good. Unfortunately, it is 4th and 7. I don't know. He probably could have ran. No, he probably would have got tackled by 5. All right, so it's 4th and 7. 2 back-to-back drives where the Mounties have to punt after taking a 10-0 lead. Ricky Pearsall thrown to twice. The first one was an interception. The second one was a diving 1-yard catch to take the lead. Nick Chubb. Oh, okay. Nick Chubb had that great reception, but unfortunately, to no avail. Second and 10. Baker Mayfield passing again. This time he gets it to Cooper his first reception of the game. And he gets the first down. Cooper leading the league in receptions. I don't know who number 13 is, but he gets the reception. Only 5 yards, though, so not too much. Baker Mayfield. Prospect pass. Gets it complete to Pearsall. Just a little seamless seam. And Pearsall gets the reception. This would actually be incredible too, because it's a coach who had to, in real life step in for the Jets, but he's become the full-time coach for the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts. And he's taken this team this far. Pretty impressive, to say the least. All right, pass complete to the tight end. Gets the first down on the 15. They never showed the names of these guys, so I can't properly say it. But it's first down on the 15-yard line. Pump fakes. Gets it to Hooper. Gets the reception. And oh, no. Cooper Beebe, the center. You definitely don't want your center getting hurt. All right, Nick Chubb looking to run, gets the first down. And now it's first and goal on the 2. Dreadnoughts are taking charge. Baker Mayfield set up, backed up the pass, and unfortunately he loses 7 yards on that with the sack from Latu. We're going to be a defensive rookie of the year. We'll have to see who wins those awards in the relocated review. Baker Mayfield back to pass again. All the time in the world. He's just going to run it. He's just going to use his legs. And those legs get him a touchdown. The Dreadnoughts' 3rd touchdown so far. And it's by the feet of Baker Mayfield. Hey, Russell Wilson was using them earlier. So why don't Baker Mayfield use them? And now the Dreadnoughts take a commanding 21-10 lead. 21 unanswered points allowed by the Mounties. Now they still get the ball back before half. And they got basically like 4.5 minutes and then some, to get at least some type of score. But they need to make sure they do it so things don't get out of hand. Don't know who that is, but he's injured. Not injuries happening in Brooklyn with all the yards this game. Rashad White. Oh, breaking tackles. Gets a modest 8 yards. No first down. Second and 2. Pushing out Rashad White. Oh, and he gets the pass complete. Easy check down to Brock Bowers. All right, we're in 4-minute drill territory for the Mounties. Oh, the pressure was there, and the defender comes up with the interception. Gets tackled on the 40. And there's the first turnover by the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts. Rasul Douglas with the interception. It's not looking good for the Mounties right now. They would have to come back from a pretty big deficit. And now Baker Mayfield gets to use all the time in the world just to go 40 yards. Chubb giving the ball, only gets a yard on that. .250 left to go in the half. Interception by Pearsall. Not a lot though, only 3 yards. All right, 3rd and 6. If Montreal can stop him here, this would be pretty huge. I mean, they're most likely still going to kick the field goal. And he just throws it away. I think Amari Cooper looked like he was open. It looked like he was open, but Baker Mayfield had his back to him. Unable to get it, so they kick it the field goal instead. Announcer says a 54-yard attempt. Let's see if they get it. And they don't! They don't get it, so despite the interception, they don't get any points on that drive. And now the Mounties are in decent range to at least get a field goal here. And they're going to get one more play before the 2-minute warning. So Wilson, a deep pass right there. Gets it complete to Bowers. What a jumping catch by the tight end. They're not going for the field goal. They're trying to go for the touchdown. They have 2 minutes, 3 timeouts to make that score closer than it is right now. All right, minute 55 goes out of bounds for Tyler Boyd. A lot of motioning here, or from Russell Wilson at least. Oh, gets it complete to Curtis Samuel, and he gets the first down. I think he tried for the interception, and it likely would have been a pick six. Instead, Curtis Samuel comes away with it, gets the first down. A much-needed first down. Mounties, Curtis Samuel again with the reception. At this point, you probably just want to waste as much time as you can. Still try to get this touchdown. Play action. Russell Wilson looking to pass. Just throws it away. 3rd and 4. Brooklyn will get the ball back at the half. So it's key that the Mounties get whatever score they need right now. CeeDee Lamb with his first reception. It's on the 1-yard line, and they use their first timeout. It is 1st and goal. Russell Wilson, he's just going to straight run for it. Not getting tackled. Oh, there he gets tackled. All right, they have to use their other timeout. All right, Rachaad White's now running for it. They stop him. They stop him. It is 3rd and goal. They have no more timeouts, so it's not like they can go for a run play. Play action, though. And he just throws it at the crossbar. Throws it at the crossbar. No touchdown for the Mounties unless they try to go for it here. No, they're not. They will be fine with a field goal. And they get the points. Jason Sanders kicks the field goal, gets it 13-21, so back to a one-score game. And with 8 seconds left, you would imagine that Dreadnoughts aren't trying to really do anything. They could, do a last-ditch attempt. Oh, okay. They run 6 yards, and they call a timeout with 4 seconds left. Does he go for a Hail Mary here? Okay, no. He just runs the ball with Nick Chubb, who gets the first down, but it is the end of the half. The Dreadnoughts, after being down 10-0, have come back and taken it 13-21. As you can see right there, we're in the championship round. Later today, after this game, we're going to see the Tokyo Dragons from the number 6 seed take on the number 2 seed Oklahoma City Bison. But this game has gone pretty close. It looks more in favor towards the Dreadnoughts, but we still have a lot of time left. Look at this deep ball for KJ Hamler, of all people. And now the Dreadnoughts will get the ball back. It's down to the 29-yard line. They're already showing the highlights for Baker Mayfield. I mean, so far he has had an incredible game. Already two passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. Already at 215 yards passing. Play the half. Pearsall down the middle. Gets it 9 yards. Not quite the first down. All right, 2nd and 1. Nick Chubb gets it complete. Gets it complete for the first down. Mayfield stepping back all the pass. Oh, he just throws it away. There are defenders there waiting for him just in case he decided to use his legs. Realized he couldn't do that. Just threw it away. Smart. Oh no! Unfortunately, Levante David getting through the lineup comes up with the sack. Now it's 3rd and 21. Is that the center? Is that the new center that's come in since BB got hurt? No clue, but it is 3rd and 21 right now. Did they even attempt? I mean, obviously I would attempt. At this point, I would attempt anything. It is the championship game. Need to try something here. And he just throws it away. Not even going to try and risk it. All right, I believe for the first time. Is it the first time? I believe it is the first time that the Dreadnoughts have punted this game. So, screw the first drive of the half. Goes right back to the Mounties. And Rachaad White gets nothing on that. No yards to gain on that rush. They're going to have to eventually go back to the passing game. Now's not that time. Still a lot of time left in this game. They get that screen, and they get the first down. Incredible blocking there by the Mounties. Really, it was only one guy that was that they had to block. The rest of the Dreadnoughts defenders were not expecting it. Completion down the side. Rashad White gets it again. Only 6 yards though. We have reached the 8.5 mark of this quarter. Oh my God! That was all kinds of wrong. Russell Wilson. Zaven Collins there again with the pressure. Proven to be probably the best booster pick of that draft. And now it's 3rd and 4. Rashad White going out on the outside. But it's to no avail. Well, it's not to no avail. It was all a ploy. Same play again. Goes to Brock Bowers. Just a check down. Gets the first down. Another screen. And it gets a... Oh, no. Not quite the first down. 2nd and inches. They seem to be giving Rashad White the ball a lot. Seems to be part of the game plan for the Mounties. They're getting decent yards. They're in Dreadnoughts territory right now. Rashad White, easy. Oh! No? I thought he passed it. Oh, I don't know about that call. 3rd and 1. Russell Wilson gets the ball, and he gets sacked. Technically a sack. I don't know about that. That 3rd and 1 call was a bit egregious. I thought he passed the line the game. And now, because of that, it's a 4th and 2, and they're going to have to punt. Not even trying for the field goal. Punt's a pretty good one, though. Brings them back to the 8-yard line. Baker Mayfield couldn't get anything done the last drive, but hoping to change that here. Down the middle to Austin Hooper. Gets the first down reception. 256 yards Baker Mayfield has passing. Nick Chubb getting the ball again. Gets only 2 yards. They've consistently tried to give Nick Chubb plenty of rushes this game. Doesn't really have a lot of yards, but doesn't matter. What a reception by Amari Cooper, getting the first down. The Mr. Reliable on this team. Always gets the first downs and the receptions when you need them. Obviously, he leads the league, or at least he's in top 5 for receptions. Baker Mayfield down the middle again. Gets it to Ricky Pearsall, and they're on the 39-yard line. Incredible passing game. All right, just a simple check down pass, a really short pass to Austin Hooper. Gets 6 yards, and with that, Baker Mayfield has surpassed 300 yards passing. A lot of pressure, though. Oh, a lot of pressure on the sideline. It does not look like he completed it. 3rd and 4. All right, Nick Chubb. Oh, doesn't get it. Can't get up to the line to gain. It's tackled by, I believe that's Levante David. 4th and 2. Oh, they're going for it. Not kicking the field goal. I mean, they're in decent field goal range right now, but not kicking for it is a decision, but they get it. They easily get it. Chubb powers through. Channeling their inner Dan Campbell. Realizing the stakes are high for this game. They're just going to go for it on 4th down at that shorter range. So, now, it's 1st and 10 on the 23, close to the red zone. Nick Chubb getting the ball again. Oh, he tried to, I think he tried to move. I think he didn't know how to decide on where he wanted to go, and he ended up, stuttering, ended up hesitating, and that's what happens. You lose 2 yards. Austin Hooper with the reception gets 6 yards, so you get half of those yards you need back. 3rd and 6. Dreadnoughts have had the ball for a decent amount of time, and they're going to keep it for even longer. 1st and goal. Austin Hooper with another reception. A minute and a half left in this 3rd quarter. Then we're heading on to the 4th. Easy reception down the middle. Hyatt. The little guys getting the reception, getting the touchdowns. And the Dreadnoughts with another touchdown to go up 28 points. They drive down the field, waste quite a bit of time. And the Dreadnoughts are up 15 points, up 2 scores. Dreadnoughts looking pretty solid offensively. Other than that interception that happened, they've been looking pretty darn good. Mounties getting the ball back on the 29-yard line. Showing Rashad White. Oh, they're just showing the overall the Mounties, who they haven't looked terrible this game, but they haven't gotten the first downs that they needed. Oh, no. Oh, my God. You can't do that if you're Russell Wilson. You just can't do that. And their booster pick is now injured. Laken Tomlinson. That's a huge sack. A sack that would have been less yards if he just took it the first time, but was able to stay up and lose 17 yards on that. They go for a screen here. They get 8 yards on that play, but not the type of plays you need to be making, especially this late in the game. Oh my goodness. Another sack. Another sack to Russell Wilson. Will Anderson Jr. He's got a couple sacks tonight. Not looking good for the Mounties at all. Now they're forced to punt on a 4th and 29. Backed up in the end zone. He will have a chance to run this out. Gets it across the 50-yard hash. And there's 8 seconds left to go, so this will probably be the last play before we head on into the final quarter. Oh my goodness. Just got demolished. Guy didn't even try to block for Baker Mayfield. And Wilson just comes in with the big sack to end the quarter. All right, it's 28-13. The Brooklyn Dreadnoughts are leading against the Montreal Mounties. the last quarter to decide it all. Who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? Final 12 minutes starts now. Baker Mayfield with the not reception. Austin Hooper couldn't come down with the catch. 3rd and 16. Long ways away to get this first down. Oh, but he goes down the middle with KJ Hamler. This offense, man, is clicking. It doesn't matter who they have offensively injured. These guys have not, they really didn't get too much of a time to shine in the regular season. Are now coming down with these plays. 1st and 10 on the 24. Baker Mayfield look at the run. Oh, but he just runs into the defender. Allows him to get the sack. Only 4 yards, though, that they lose. Hands it over to Nick Chubb, who gets it 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 9. Any time wasted and any more yards gained by the Dreadnoughts is not favorable by the Mounties. Nick Chubb just running the ball there. I know that was the smartest decision, but it's 4th and 9. They're still in field. I mean, they're clearly in field goal range. So they're going to go up 3 scores against the Mounties. So the Mounties will have to supply an insurmountable comeback with 10 minutes left. Of course, if they make this. Okay, they do. Field goal made. Field goal made by Myers is now 31-13. They have the inverse score of each other. Oh, he gets it. Oh! If he would have beat that one guy, then we would have seen something incredible. Something that hasn't happened a lot this season. Kickoff return touchdowns. I believe Vancouver's the first one to do it. I think I saw it another time. And then there was one that was close, but they got tackled on the 1. Wilson back to pass. Deep pass. Complete. Deep pass. Touchdown. Tyler Boyd with the 1-play reception. Gets the quick and easy touchdown that they needed. Oh boy. Mounties are not going out without a fight. Sanders with the point after. We'll get this. It is now 31-20. A 60-yard reception by Tyler Boyd. Not a lot of CD Lamb usage. And that's what I'm noticing about this team. Now, both of these teams, neither going to their big wide receivers. Amari Cooper's only got a few receptions to his name this game. And CD Lamb, I think, only has like 1. All right, well, the Dreadnoughts, this situation has happened in this postseason, especially. Too many times before. All you need to do is just get first downs. Wasted a lot of clock. Chubb, oh my God. Breaking tackles. Oh, another injury. Not good for the Dreadnoughts, especially because it stops the clock. 9.5 to go in the game. Dreadnoughts are still in the lead. It's not looking dire for them, but they need to make plays. They need to get these first downs. to make sure this game just doesn't get out of hand. Play action. Baker tried to run for it. Oh my God, why would you try to run for it? Gets sacked. So now the Mounties will get the ball back. Eight and a half minutes. We've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of things happen in a lot less time. The Mounties have 8.5 minutes to take this game back from them. Rashad White getting another touch. Doesn't get anything on that though. Mounties can't be panicking at a time like this. They still got the game's still in their hands. 8 minutes left to go. And it gets it complete to Brock Bowers. Uh-oh. They're close to midfield. They're down at the 44. Russell Wilson, he doesn't have to rush. All right. Completion on the slant to Tyler Boyd. No first down, though. Second and 2 on the 48-yard line. Rashad White getting the ball again, but gets stopped in his tracks. No yards to gain. Third down. This would be a pretty big one. I mean, I believe it's fourth down territory now. Oh my God, Russell Wilson. Oh, I was gonna say, if he got sacked right there, then they definitely wouldn't. It would not be in a position for fourth down, or at least not a favorable one. Fourth down, they have to go for it here to stay alive in this game. Russell Wilson tossing at the Boyd. And he gets it complete. Gets the first down completion. Now we have a regular season quarter of a times left in this game. Russell Wilson down the center, easy completion. Gets it to the 22 to Tyler Boyd again. They're close to scoring again, and Dreadnoughts, I mean, they just kind of need to get their defense in shape. They can't allow this game to get out of hand. A completion down the middle to Curtis Samuel. No first down, only 7 yards. Still plenty of time for the Mounties to do what they have to do. Brock Bowers gets the reception. 1st and 10. It might as well just be 1st and goal with how close it is. Four minutes to go. Rashad White getting the ball again. But gets stopped in his tracks. Oh, now they're doing the no huddle. 3.5 to go. Flies it out. Breaks up the pass, though. Flyouts have never worked when you're this close to the end zone. Just gives the defenders plenty of time. 3rd and 8. 3.5 left to go in the game. Russell Wilson drop back the pass. And incomplete. Incomplete. 4th and 8. Do they go for the field goal here and hope for the stop? They do. All right. Now they have a really big task ahead of them. The kick is good. They are up. Now, they're only up 8 points. So that means the Mounties need to get the ball back and get a 2-point conversion. But they need to stop the Dreadnoughts right here, clearly. Doesn't matter what yardage at this point the Dreadnoughts get. They just need to get first downs. .380 total yards for this team. Incredible offensive showing. McChubb running the ball, gets the first down and then some, down to the 40. It's also not going to, I mean, you basically have to stop them right here if you're Montreal. Because if they get any more yards, then they're in field goal range. Baker Mayfield going to pass. I mean, he gets it complete and gets the first down to Hooper. So now it's first, yeah, it might as well be over for the Mounties. Unless an absolute miracle happens here. I think they're just going to run out the clock, or at least run out their timeouts, and then kick this field goal. And then the Mounties, they basically have to get a touchdown, 2-pointer, onside kick, and get the field goal. Unless the Dreadnoughts get a first down here, then it might as well be over. But it's 3rd and 8. They get just one more stop the Mounties got to do. And they get the stop. Nick Chubb with 80 yards on the day. All right, the Mounties, they stop him. Unfortunately, Dreadnought's going to kick this field goal. Easy field goal. 40-yarder. Bam. 34 points the Dreadnoughts have scored. All right. Let's see what the Mounties can do. I mean, they don't have a lot of time to work with now. All that time that they had is gone. 1:42. I mean, you could just go for a fly out again. But you would think at this point the Dreadnoughts would be expecting that. But one, Mounties looking like their season's coming to an end unless something miraculous happens on this drive for them. They can't be making short passes like that. Russell Wilson, a sack, a fumble. Okay, the Mounties do get it, but it's 3rd and 10 now. Only a minute left. They haven't really made any progress. And it's an interception. An interception by the Dreadnoughts just go down. That is game. Mekhi Blackman with the interception to seal the fate of the Mounties and to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. Incredible. Dreadnoughts all around have been very good this game. They've been good the entire season. They've just been, I would say, the most consistent team. Ever since partway through the start of the season, they've had the clutch genes, they've had the offense, they've had the defense. And now, they have the AFC Championship. The Brooklyn Dreadnoughts are going to the Super Bowl. Okay, go to the celebration so we can make it look better. The Brooklyn Dreadnoughts are going to the Super Bowl. Under a rookie head coach. The Mounties did put up a great fight. They have plenty of star players on their team, and it was an incredible postseason run. But at the end of the day, they can't beat their division. The Dreadnoughts beat them out for the whole season, 2-1, in a game where it matters most. The AFC Championship game, and now they are going on to the Super Bowl to either face the Tokyo Dragons or the Oklahoma City Bison. Either of those teams would be a great matchup. But Baker Mayfield played out of his mind. Russell Wilson did play out of he played pretty well as well. 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, but Baker Mayfield was just that much better. And now the Dreadnoughts are getting a chance to showcase themselves in the Super Bowl. We are not done yet. That was just one conference championship game. Now it's time to move on to the NFC conference championship game. We go from Brooklyn to Oklahoma City to find out who will win on the NFC side of things and who will face the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts in the Super Bowl. It is the number 6 seed Tokyo Dragons versus the Oklahoma City Bisons at the number 2 seed. The Bisons had a very good start in the wild card, beating out the Omaha Bulls 20-3. But then they were down 21-0 when they faced the Louisville Thunderbirds last week, and they ended up coming back and winning the game. The Tokyo Dragons were thought to be, easy eliminations out the wild card, but they end up not scoring a touchdown against Portland and being able to come out with that win, and then getting revenge on the Paris Steamers last week, their divisional rival for the division. And now they are at this spot. I can no longer shit on the Tokyo Dragons anymore. If you got into this point, you don't deserve to get shit on. But now they are facing the Oklahoma City Bisons, who I believe they have faced each other in the regular season, and I think the Bisons came out with the win. So this will be an interesting matchup, to say the least. But the final conference championship game, we're going to go ahead and start. Mac Jones on the Tokyo Dragons and Jane Daniels on the OKC Bisons. Tokyo Dragons just had a very great start to the season, starting off 6-0, but end up being 10-7. Ended up being massive disappointments late in the regular season, but they got up to here in the playoffs. Definitely an upset, to say the least. The OKC Bisons, though, have been consistent throughout the entire season, especially as offensive powerhouses. If it wasn't for their loss to the Paris Steamers, they definitely would be the number 1 seed, but here we are in OKC with a battle of these two NFC juggernauts. And OKC are kicking off the ball. Dragons will get the ball first. And here comes Mac Jones. We always look at these stats where he's thrown a lot of interceptions late. He would have a tremendous touchdown to interception ratio if it wasn't for that late half of the season. But they're here now. Looking to take it away from the OKC Bison, just like how they took it away from the Paris Steamers. Oh, that's not Travis Etienne, I believe. Etienne's out with an injury this game. So that's Tyrone Tracy. Right, short pass completion. I believe that's Dontavian Wicks with the reception. It is 3rd and 3 now. And they tried to do. They tried to rush there, but couldn't get any yards out of that. You know, it kind of bugs me that the paint that they have for the NFL championship or whatever the fuck it is. It said AFC for the last one, but it doesn't say NFC for this one. EA, come on, what the fuck are you doing? Well, anyways, the Dragons are unable to get the ball going in their first drive, so they give it right back to OKC in less than 2 minutes. And out comes Jayden Daniels. I mention it every week. He's an MVP contention, but most likely in contention for Offensive Player of the Year. Might even be Offensive Rookie of the Year. First drive, they pass it to the side, incomplete. It's probably best that was an incomplete pass. Due to the fact that they just would have lost yards. So it's 2nd and 10. The Bisons last year with Russell Wilson only getting 6 wins. Oh, what a first down completion. Breaks the tackles. Gets the 40-yard line. But now they've invested a lot in this rookie quarterback, Jayden Daniels, who has proven good in real life. And he's made the NFC Championship game in real life as well, so it would make sense for him to make it in the game. Pass to Dawson Knox, gets 8 yards. Tokyo Dragons last year, they were also 10-7, but were out in the wild card round. This team, at least legacy-wise, got past that point and made it to the final game of their season. They were wishing that this game was in Tokyo, but they're happy to be here regardless. Winner of this will, like I said, go on to face Brooklyn Dreadnoughts in the Super Bowl. Jayden Daniels with the rush down to the 28-yard line. Might be a little bit of a mismatch here, but I'm not putting anything past the Dragons at this point. OKC though, with that huge comeback win last game, I mean they almost sealed their fate in the divisional round against NFC North champions Louisville Thunderbirds. Oh, what a reception! Chris Godwin down to the 10, might as well be first and goal. Give it to Tank Bigsby, taking the place of Najee Harris, who's currently out injured, but will be back in time for the Super Bowl if they win this game. Tank Bigsby running again. Doesn't get anything again. Probably lose a little bit less than that, but 3rd and 10 now. And going back to pass. Easy completion. Quick release on the pass, and Dawson Knox with the touchdown. The first score of the game going to the Bisons. Dawson Knox, I mean, defenders couldn't even get there fast enough before they realized Jane Daniels was passing that short. And now the Bisons are up 7-0 halfway through this first quarter. Dragons will get the ball back. They're going to run this out. Oh, breaks. Couple tackles. Oh, no, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. A touchdown. He fumbled the ball. He got smacked around one too many times, and Quan Alexander scoops it up and takes it to the end zone. And just like that, the Dragons are down 14-0. Yikes! I don't think I've seen that the whole year. Now, I don't want to will something into existence, but, you know, this is kind of looking similar to when OKC were facing Louisville, and Louisville got those 2 pick sixes up 21-0. Could mean nothing, though. Could mean nothing, though. OKC could be the better team. I mean, they are definitely the better team than Louisville, especially the offense. All right, Mac Jones actually gets the chance to play after that. Giving it to Tyrone Tracy again. Gets 5 yards on it. Second and 5. They're giving it to Tyrone Tracy again. This time he goes wide, and he gets the first down. Jones, oh my God, gets sacked. Didn't really move from his position and allowed Madubuike to just get there. Just run off his defender. Allows the easy sack. 3-yard loss. Tyrone Tracy with the run. Only gets a yard. Now it's 3rd and 12. Mac Jones looking back, the deep pass, gets it to Dontavian Wicks, and he gets some more. Down to the 26-yard line. They convert the 3rd down and get into OKC territory. All right. Once the Dragons offense gets going, you know, you might not be able to stop them, but OKC are a pretty good team. Mac Jones, I mean, he barely turns off the Jets. It was a little flutter. 4 yards on that. Positive yardage, so I can't really knack it. Gives it to Tyrone Tracy again. Only gets 1 yard out of it, though. So they're investing a lot into this run game, especially with Tyrone Tracy, who hasn't got a lot of reps this season. Back up to Travis Etienne. 3rd and 3. Can they convert? They cannot. 4th and 1 on the 17-yard line. Don't tell me they kick a field goal. No, they are going for it. They realize the stakes. 4th and 1 on the 17. Running with Tyrone again, and they don't get it. They don't get the first down. I thought for sure he did. I thought the ball crossed the line of the game before he went down. But I guess not, and they couldn't even get a 1-yard rush. And the Bisons turn over the ball on downs. Unfortunate. Bisons, oh my God, I thought that was an easy completion, but can't hold on to it. 2nd down. Man, that's got to be devastating for Tokyo. Getting all that way and actually deciding to go for it. In all fairness, though, I thought he did get it. Third and 8 now. Can they convert? Of course they can. Okay, see, with 1 minute to beat, and he beats him! He beats him all the way, goes down the field. Touchdown, Bisons! Ty Johnson with an 82-yard reception. No one there to cover him on the reception. Then he just beats this tackler, sidesteps him, or it just allows him to go through. The momentum just carried him through, and now they are up 21-0. Oh God, where have I seen this before? Just like last game. I'm not putting anything past. I'm not putting anything past Tokyo at this point. But OKC are, offensively, look like they've come out swinging. They've already gained the... Oh, nice run there, 37-yard line. They've already gained just about as many points as they have this whole postseason in the first quarter. Now, again, it's 12 minutes, but golly. Oh, what a completion! Oh my goodness, he broke a tackle! Can he do the same thing? And no, Dontavian Wicks. No. Unfortunately, he cannot do the same thing, but he gets it down to the 6. Incredible reception there. Almost the same thing happening. Gets the reception and breaks the tackle right there. And goes down the field very far. They probably wish that was a touchdown, though. So they don't have to deal with this end zone defense. Giving the ball to Tyrone Tracy, and he has a hole. Gets the touchdown, and the Dragons are on the board. Tyrone Tracy with the first touchdown for the Dragons. Stop the bleeding. Thanks to that huge reception by Dontavian Wicks. All right, Tokyo strike back. Still a lot of game left. We still got 3 quarters, and we've already seen 4 touchdowns. Golly. Both of these quarterbacks are in the top 3 for passing yards. So not to say I didn't expect this, but the first quarter, especially OKC, pulling out the big guns right off the bat. This will be the final play final play of the first quarter. Or not. We got an injury. Diaby. Injured. Stops the time. Hopefully he'll be okay. Daniels. Play action. Fakes it. Oh. He had to throw that away. Okay, so fuck me. No end of no last play of the quarters there. Okay, so give the ball back before the quarter can end. It's good on him because that would have been a huge sack. Been a decent field. All right, this for sure has to be the final play. Goes back to pass down the middle to Mark Andrews. Gets the easy first down. All right, end of the quarter. The Bisons are up 21-7. So already showing that offensive prowess. Can they keep it up all the way to the end? Tracy getting the ball again. Gets nothing on that play. Hello? Okay, good. Yeah, I can hear myself. Whew. I was gonna be so mad if there was no commentary. But anyways, yes. Tokyo third down. Going for the screen, and they don't do a good job defending. Unfortunately, Tyrone Tracy was able to break the tackle, but it gets him out of bounds. Not the best plan by the Dragons' offensive line. Allowing that one guy to get through. Surely they would have gotten the first down if they just did that. Bisons get the ball back. Very quick drives. Ending in not so great yardage, but Tank Bigsby gets the first down reception right there. Oh, wide open. Wide open at the top. More with the first down reception there. 10 minutes left to go in this half. Indiana's, it looked like it was a screen, but ends up passing down the middle to Jaden Reed. Gives it to Tank, and he loses a yard on that. I believe, barring any injuries that's happened in this game. What, third down? Third down complete to Moore. Gets the first down completion in Tokyo territory. I believe barring any injuries that will happen this game, I believe both teams, no matter who it is that makes it, including with the Dreadnoughts, they're going to be at full strength. Short completion, only 2 yards to Elijah Moore. Action again. Jane Daniels going deep, and it's intercepted. AJ Terrell with the interception. And that is what the Tokyo Dragons need to sort of rely on. They need this defense to wake up, get these turnovers. If they win this turnover battle, then they have a chance to win this game against the Bisons. And they do just that. Throws it into two Dragons defenders, trying to get it to Elijah Moore again. But the interception gives them the ball. It takes away any type of score for the Bisons. And Mac Jones coming back out. Mac Daddy Jones. Can we see some of that? Some more of that in this game. They just keep running the ball with Tyrone Tracy. Jones stepping back, just throws it away. Couldn't find, I guess he couldn't find anything open. Third and 7. Can we get a conversion from the Dragons? Oh, I thought that was going to Andrews. Ends up going to Mims. Probably would have wanted to pass the Andrews there because he was in first down range, but they can't get it there. Marvin Mims not near the first down marker. Off return at the 24-yard line. Not really anything going offensively. No, I talked about the first quarter. Now they just kind of cooled off. Both teams. However, OKC do have the advantage. They are still up 2 scores. Still a lot of game left, though. Unfortunately, an injury happening there. I can't tell who that is. The lineman being injured, not great for you. And Yells gets the pass completion to Tank Bigsby. He breaks the tackle, breaks another one. He gets out of bounds. Nice first down completion there. Check down pass to Tank Bigsby. Only gets 4 yards in that. Jane Daniels at 202 yards on the game already. Daniels, oh my God! Open path! Oh my goodness! Amik Robertson able to dive for the interception after the ball gets tipped up in the air. What an unfortunate turnover by Jane Daniels. But that's his second interception of the game thus far. Oh yeah. Looking for the catch, but the way the defender came off him and just pushes the ball up in the air. It allows the Tokyo Dragons to collect themselves, get that interception, and now they're in better field goal, or they're in definitely a better field than they were the first reception. There's the pass to Andrews, gets the first down. Drops down past the line of game. 5 minutes left to go. And Tokyo would like to get some big points before the half ends, especially because Bisons do get the ball when the half ends next time. Marvin Mims with the reception, but it's still 3rd and 4. They've only converted 1 third down so far this game. All right, and there you go. Just give it to Andrews. Just give it to Andrews, who is the second in receiving yards. A tight end second in receiving yards. Amazing. But that's a 1st and 10. Allows them to waste more clock. Allows them to hopefully get that score. And Mandrews gets the reception, but loses a yard there. The defender right on him. Tyrone Tracy with the ball again. Runs right into a defender and gets nothing. All right, the Dragons, 3rd and 11. Deep pass. Oh, intended for Mark Andrews in the end zone, but he was double covered. Tightly covered by number 2. And it's a 4th and 11, so yeah, they're going to have to go ahead and kick this field goal. And Nick Folk does just that. 10-21 now. Dragons are only down by 11 points. We still got a halftime to go, though. We still got a Bison's possession. See if they try hard to get any score. I mean, the most likely, they'll settle with a field goal. We're just gonna run it out all the way until 2-minute warning. So the Oklahoma City Bisons still up 2 scores against the Tokyo Dragons, but they have the ball now and they won't get the ball back at the half. Oh no! A 3rd interception! And it's another pick 6 caused by Daniels this postseason. Touchdown Dragons! Amik Robertson again! Oh no! You can't be making throws like at this point. It's on Jaden Daniels. You can't be making throws like that against a team like this that have been heavy on the defense. OKC are still up, but that 21-0 lead has evaporated. It's now 21-17. Yikes. The 3rd interception of the game, but the first pick 6. OKC, they need to think of something here. Now they probably are like, okay, we need to take going down the field seriously. Can't be allowing anything like that to happen again. Pass to Dawson Knox, gets the 1st down completion. At this point, you'd think they're probably just looking to get into the locker room. Pass down the middle to Tank Bigsby. It's a minute left. Oh, now they call a timeout. Custom coach right there, Darren Rizzi. Second and 3, 1 minute to go. Again, probably just looking to get into field goal range just to get some type of score. All right, they get it out of the bounds and the 1st down. All right. For 7-yard line, pass down to Chris Godwin, gets the 1st down again. 50 seconds left. Most definitely in field goal range now. Looking to see what kind of yards they gain, though, from this drive. Dawson Knox gets tackled inbounds, so they're forced to use that timeout. And he doesn't get the first down. I think they'll go with one more big yardage play. Oh, no. A sack. They allowed the defender to get through, and all that yardage is gone. So now they're on the 35. And they call a timeout. So, I mean, surely they can make it from this range, right? Surely. But they're going for another play. Oh, they're just throwing it out of bounds. They're just wasting that little extra clock. So the Dragons they don't try anything too frisky. So now this field goal, how long would this be? This would be 52-yarder. And he makes it. Rodrigo Blankenship. If anyone's Mr. Reliable, it's probably this kicker. Blankenship has been pretty clutch for them so far this year. Now it's 24-17. Dragons get the ball back. They have 3 timeouts, so if they wanted to try something, they could. They're not going to do that, though. They're just going to run out the clock. Oh, okay, yeah, they're just going to run out the clock. I thought they were trying something there, but to no avail. The Bisons are up by a touchdown against the Dragons in this NFC Championship game. You're about to see the bracket here. As you can see, well, okay, the logos are kind of off, but the winner was the Dreadnoughts against the Mounties. We just saw that. Incredible game. And they will go on to face the winner of this game. Tokyo Dragons or OKC Bisons. Bisons seem to have the upper hand, but the interceptions have been... I mean, the only reason the Tokyo Dragons have that score is because of those interceptions. So it's something Jane Daniels needs to clean up coming out of the locker room. Oh yeah, they're gonna show it too. Oh no, they're gonna show the actual receptions. Okay, good. I mean, they are winning, so it's not like they're doing terribly, but hopefully those interceptions didn't change the momentum for the Bisons at home. Oh my God, short pass. Sort of risky there. Doesn't get the completion though. Gets it knocked out by the defender. All right, check down again. This time gets it complete. Gets it complete the tank. Only 7 yards on that. Third and 3, and they convert. Oh yes, of course they can. Easy pass to Chris Godwin. Getting the first down. All right. OKC close to midfield. They're on the 44-yard line. Jane Daniels, throws it to the bench. Never going to be a first down. Takes the handoff Tank Bigsby, wide open receiver on the right side. Only gets 6 yards. Third and 4. They need another third down conversion to keep the ball rolling. Oh, Jaden Daniels. Oh, he sidesteps the defender. Oh, and then fumble. An absolutely critical fumble made by Jaden Daniels. He dodged the first defender, but the second one knocks the ball out. But was he down? No, he was not. I don't think he was down. So it's a fumble and another turnover. Oh, we're looking at Tyrone Tracy's non-highlights. But that's the 4th turnover this game. 4th, and they've all been caused by Jane Daniels. This time, it's a fumble. And it's allowed the Dragons to come back into this. The Dragons have been on the great end of some turnovers this postseason. And now they're in Bison's territory. They're not quite winning, so it's not like they've been taking full advantage of it. But man, it's making it harder on the Bisons and making it easier on Tokyo. First down completion to Marvin Mims right there. My goodness. I mean, let's say if OKC even win this game, how is that going to look going into the Super Bowl? Mandrews with the 6-yard reception. I mean, because you can't be making mistakes like that heading into the big game. Especially against this team, against the Tokyo team that looked like, oh, Mark Andrews touchdown! And the game is tied! The best receiving tight end in the league gets the touchdown to tie up the game for the Tokyo Dragons. They have come to play. Off of some crucial turnovers by the Oklahoma City Bison, the Tokyo Dragons are definitely in this game. Interested to see what OKC do now, because you just can't be allowing that many mistakes. You were up 21-0, and now it is tied 24-24. Now we're going to see the not-so-highlights of Jaden Daniels. Interception, not really his fault. That interception, kind of questionable right there, but the pick six was also... it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable at a time like this. And the fumble as well. Better ball control. And now you're in a position where you just kind of have to risk it. But Jane Daniels, he's like, you know, fuck it. Oh my God. Gets tackled hard, but gets the first down. He's like, I'm not throwing that ball. And I'm going to hold on to this with my dear life and get this first down. I'll do it myself, he said. On the 40-yard line, Jane Daniels with another reception, only 5 yards, goes out of bounds for Dawson Knox. And 5, fakes the toss. Gives it to Tank instead. Only gets 2 yards on that. The run defenses has been pretty strong for both teams. 3rd and 3. Fakes the toss again. Gives it to Tank again. This time he gets the first down. Tank it, gets it again, only a 2-yard loss. Lose yardage on that play. Second down. Oh, on the 50-yard line, they get the reception, they get the first down. The Tank Bigsby again. Bigsby getting a lot of love. I mean, obviously they would have. This would be Najee Harris, but out with an injury. We'll be back for the Super Bowl though if they make it. Hopefully they do. But after the Dragons have come back from the deficit that they did, it's kind of questionable now. What a quick pass bullet. I don't know who that was intended for. So fast, but. Nothing came on it. Second down. Oh, there we go. Completion. I don't think that's Dawson Knox. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Foster Moreau, the other tight end. He gets the completion, gets it down to the 8. It is now 1st and goal for the Bisons. All right, Jayden Daniels coming back into MVP form slightly. They're in the red zone. They can't mess this up. Pass completion. Oh, down to the 4, but that's all he's gonna get. 4 minutes left in this third quarter. They're at the 4-yard line. 2nd and 4. Daniels pass to Bigsby, gets past the defender, and OKC take back the lead. It is 31-24. Tank Bigsby with the receiving touchdown. All right, good. This is how you take control back of a game. You make sure, don't turn over the ball, first of all. Don't turn over the ball. And just keep scoring. Just keep doing fundamentally what your offense has been doing the entire season. Now the Bisons are up 31-0. Funny enough, if the Bisons do win this game and they go on to the Super Bowl, it would technically be, I mean, even though there's 2 seasons, it'd be very interesting because the Bisons are the relocated team of the New Orleans Saints, and they will be played at the Saints' home field. So I think that'd be pretty cool. But the Dragons have something to say about that. How will they answer back after that touchdown? By giving it to Tyrone Tracy again. Of course. Jones out, back up the pass. Mandrews again with the reception. Only 3 yards on it, though. Third and 5. Can they convert? They haven't converted a lot. They need to here to stay in the game. Passing, and it's to the bench. Guess what? Benches are never a first down. So they get the ball back to the Bisons after allowing them to get a touchdown. And they're punting the ball away again. Bisons take it back to the 29. Who's that? Oh, is that Jaden Reed? I can't tell. The arm. Oh, no, it's not. It's not Jaden Reed. I don't know who that was injured, but again, hopefully it's not too serious. Jane Daniels with a deep pass. Oh, I thought he had it. Dawson Knox. These tight ends with these jumping grabs, still not being able to get them. But I do love the effort. Tank Bigsby with a 4-yard rush. Get him involved in the run game and receiving game. It's 3rd down for OKC. Oh my goodness. Incomplete pass, almost another interception. I don't know if that would have been a pick 6. But Jane Daniels needs to clean it up, man. He has the lead. You can't just let it go. They give the ball right back to the Dragons. Offense, compared to the first quarter for sure, the offense is definitely slowed down. Oh no. Alexander looks to be down and hurt. The more injuries that go down for OKC, the better it favors Tokyo. They have come back from games before, specifically the one last week against the #1 seeded Paris Steamers, their divisional rival. Second and 3, only 3 yards needed to gain, and they can't get anything extra off the run. Again, really relying on the run game. 3rd and 3. Deep pass. Oh my God, intended for Manders. He tried for the risky play, but the ball placement wasn't really there. Like I feel like if that was a flyout, Manders actually probably would have gone down the field. But alas, Tokyo give the ball back again. Fair catch on the 22-yard line. Again, the offenses, compared to the very beginning of this game, have slowed down. Well, Tokyo had, they've done a lot. They've done a lot offensively in that second quarter and even in this third quarter. Really just OKC that has slowed down. And they can't really afford to do that. Incomplete pass. That was intended for Morrow. Unfortunately for nothing. Oh no, he let the defender through. Oh my goodness. And that's a sack by Collins. Lets the defender go through. And that is the end of the third quarter. We have one final quarter for the day. Whoever leads at the end of that will win the NFC Championship and will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl going up against the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts. How will this last quarter play out? It's a tense one, and it's still a close game. Jane Daniels check down pass, not even trying to complete it, just leaving enough space for his punter. And OKC, back-to-back drives for both teams where they can't get anything offensively going. It was okay punt. Pretty good field position for Tokyo Dragons. Tyrell Tracy gets the ball again. I thought he had a lane to get down to the first down, but only gets 6 yards on that. What an insane roller coaster it would be if the Tokyo Dragons, incomplete pass to the bench, forces it to get thrown away. Only one takeaway for a team that ranks 8th in takeaways for the year from the Bisons. But just imagine the comeback story for Mac Jones on a team that no one thought would succeed as well as it did last year. And they were doing that, and then they fell off a cliff just to come back in the playoffs and possibly make the Super Bowl, and they don't convert the third down there. But just imagine the story. Oh, but they're going for it. 4th and 1. They failed one earlier. And they failed. Oh no, they fumble it! And OKC again. I mean, it's not like it really matters because it would have been a turnover on downs regardless. But they can't get the 4th down conversion. They probably gained like like 2 extra yards on that fumble, but they get the turnover. When the Dragons try to get risky with it, probably not the best time to be doing that. You're still only down by 1 score. But Bigsby, he gets consistent low yards, I will say that, when they rush the ball with him. Like the pass, gives it to Chris Godwin. He's seen a lot more passes. We've seen a lot more passes to their star receiver more than any other team so far this day. Chris Godwin again. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. I thought they allowed more points than that. They rank 7th in points allowed, but they've allowed 31 points. Now, again, the time extension kind of fucks with the stats on that, but... Oh my god, reception! Oh, not a first down, but no touchdown. Jayden Reed getting the grab, goes down at the 6-yard line. Let me tell you what the Dragons don't need right now. Another Bison's touchdown. And they're close to it. They're 6 yards away from it. Because then the Dragons would probably have to be in rush mode at that point. Even just get it to a tie game. Jane Daniels with the pass. Oh, yeah, a Bigsby again. He's just been essential to this offense. All right, rush down the middle. Tank Bigsby gets it down to the 1, but not a touchdown. Tokyo's stopping them. Tank Bigsby, though, rushing down the field. He doesn't get it. He does not get the touchdown on the 4th and goal. Prevents them from getting 7 points. They're probably going to kick a field goal here. Man, that end zone defense by the Dragons, really good for them right there. Now, Rodrigo Blankenship kicking it, the most chip shot field goal you could ever kick, and it's 34-24. The Bisons are up by 10 points. The Dragons will get the ball back. Now we can't, you're at this point now, you can't be having these short drives back to back, especially because the Bisons, they went down the field and had a chance to score a touchdown, but they couldn't. Good on your defense, but you need to make something happen here. Tyrone Tracy again getting the ball. I don't think this is the play. They've given him the ball quite a bit, but 21 rushes for, I don't even see how many yards. It wasn't that many for how many attempts he's had. And it's an incomplete pass to Wicks, intended for him, and he can't get it. All right, another 3rd down that they have to convert. Oh my God, he got pressured so hard. They're going for it. They're going for it on a 4th and 9, a very risky 4th and 9. Can they do it? They cannot. They cannot get down to... I mean, I don't know what that play was. You can't be making short passes like that. You got to make sure they're at least past the yard to gain. And now Bisons are in a very good position. They're down to basically the 30-yard line, the 33. With another chance to score just to solidify this game. A regular season quarter left. And OKC just looked firm in control. They have 400 yards against the Dragons right now. Take Bixby down the center. It's a lot of yards. It's 9 yards. It's 2nd and inches. Five minutes left to go, and OKC look like they're ready to score. 2nd down. First down completion to Dawson Knox. Every tick that goes by, every yard that's gained, every point that goes up for the Bisons does not favor the Dragons, and it definitely doesn't favor them there. Take Bixby with the touchdown, the rushing touchdown. And now it will be 41 points that the Bisons have scored today against the Tokyo Dragons. 24-41. The Dragons basically need to go into overdrive. Oh, there's a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, roughing and it just keeps getting worse. I believe that's just going to add yards on the kickoff. Oh, yeah, the kickoff to 50. Jesus. Yeah, it might as well just be a touchback. I mean, they probably would prefer that. I mean, I don't see what the real advantage of that was, but the Dragons, they're down by a lot. They're down by 17 points. They're down by 3 scores that they have to score in 4.5 minutes. I think their luck has run out. I don't think it can be done, especially with these short passes like this. I think they just relied too much on the run game. And they'll allow plays like this that should have been happening the whole game. Mandrews with a huge reception. And there's a huge sack by OKC. They're going with no huddle. They're going super fast now. And another sack. It's 3rd and 25 now. Offense got to do something. Deep pass, though. Oh my God. The ball was in the air. Quiet. It is intended for Mandrews. But he couldn't get it, and the ball was hobbling in the air for a long time. It is 4th and 25. They couldn't get any 4th down today, so what makes you think they're going to get a 4th down now? With 3 minutes to go, their season on the line. Mac Jones, incomplete pass. OKC showing their dominance. Down into double coverage, intended for Mims. I mean, that's all he really could do. He could try for something, but the Bisons have been on fire this whole, well, I wouldn't say this whole game. I mean, Jane Daniels had that scare where he turned the ball over 4 times. But the fact that they're winning by this much goes to just show you how good this Bisons team actually is. So now all they can really do is just run the clock out and parade on into the Super Bowl. think at this point Tokyo's not even going to try. They're down by so much with so little time. 2 minutes. It's not even worth trying anymore. 2 minutes to go. It's probably already an accepted idea that the OKC Bisons will be heading to the Super Bowl to face the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts. Tank Bigsby, oh my God. He's really shown up when Najee Harris has been injured. Really shown up as the running back they needed in this postseason. Oh. Almost an offside by the Dragons. And a first down completion by Knox. That will most likely end the game. They'll probably run one more play or they'll just take knees. All right, they're just going to run the ball out. This will be the last play of the game. All right, loss of 1. Not really great, but it doesn't matter. The score is 24-41 after an incredible season offensively and a little bit of defense as well from the Bisons. Your Oklahoma City Bisons are heading to the Super Bowl. They have won the NFC Championship, and the Dragons, they had an incredible run. They've also had an incredible season. Big ups, big downs, and they got to this point based off their will to survive, but they just met the juggernaut in the Oklahoma City Bisons. It just goes to show Jayden Daniels can have his moments where he absolutely throws it away for the team, and yet this team is still so good that it didn't even matter. It did not even matter. The Oklahoma City Bisons have beaten your Tokyo Dragons. 396, almost 400 yards for Jayden Daniels today. Impressive start. Unfortunate for the Tokyo Dragons. They had a great story coming in, but the Bisons are going on to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. And that's what we're going to have this Saturday. We have the Relocated Season 1 Super Bowl between the Brooklyn Dreadnoughts and the Oklahoma City Bison. Both teams have come a long ways. Both division winners. But who will be crowned the best team in Season 1 of Relocated? I'll catch you Saturday, but before that, we have the final Relocated review. We'll go through all the awards. We'll go through all the MVPs. We'll go through all the teams. We'll go through all of that just before the season officially ends. We will probably do that Wednesday. So until then, guys, Smalls out.